Hello and welcome to another of our monthly roundups, this time for the month of May 2021. Today is the 1st of June. It's an important day for landlords to be aware of because finally notice periods have reduced back down from the temporary 6-month notice period that was installed by the government last year, and they've reduced down to 4 months now. This is again another temporary measure. By the 1st of October, we are hoping that notice periods will reduce back to their pre-pandemic levels of 2 months. But as of today, if a landlord wants to end a tenancy, they must give their tenant no less than 4 months' notice of their intention to do so. Now, early in May, another important piece of legislation was introduced the landlords should be aware of, and this was the debt respite scheme, also known as breathing space. Now, this is important for landlords to know about if you are chasing a tenant for rent arrears or if you're trying to end a tenancy because your tenant is in rent arrears. This new act provides a tenant with breathing space, a period of time during which they are safe from interest or being chased for that debt. I have been promising a separate blog about this for a little while, and I'm going to do that next week. So if you'd like to know more detail about breathing space, please keep an eye out for that. Now, what of the rental market in May 2021? Well, for many months now, I've been telling you that demand from tenants is overwhelming supply, and that was again the case in May. And for the first time in many years, as long as I can remember being here, we were down to 0 properties on the market at one point. All of the property was let. I wanted to try and quantify the level of demand that we're experiencing right now. So I can tell you that during May 2021, we registered 137 new applicants over the course of the month. That is 137 people brand new to our agency who registered as looking for a property in the month of May. Now, compared to May 2020, that has increased from 112 up to 137. Now, you might think May 2020, we were in the middle of a pandemic, of course it's increased. But actually in May 2020, we let more properties than May 2019, May 2018, and several years before that. We were very busy during that month. So demand is surging, but supply of properties is not. It's a problem. And if you're a landlord and you're thinking of investing in more property, growing your portfolio, or just bringing your first property to the market, it has probably never been a better time to do so. Rents are increasing as demand is also increasing. What of the Queen's speech? That was a landmark date at the start of May. Well, we learned a few things about the government's intentions over the next years, really, but we also learned that it's not going to happen immediately. The government's promised a white paper in the autumn, which will outline their intentions to reform Section 21 and also introduce lifetime tenancy deposits that will travel from tenancy to tenancy with the tenant, thereby making it a more streamlined and efficient process. So we'll learn more about that later in the year, and it's unlikely that any of these more major reforms will come in until next year at the soonest. Now, finally, rounding up news from Reside during the course of May. Well, we're very excited because today, at the start of June, we are welcoming a new member of staff to the team, Chris Gray. I look forward to introducing him to you all in the near future. He's joining our team of negotiators, so he will be carrying out viewings, negotiating lets between tenants and landlords, and he'll be first point of contact on the phones. So if you do pick up the phone and call Reside, you're likely to speak to Chris. He brings with him a wealth of experience from sales and from the property sector, and we're delighted that he's joining us. I look forward to keeping you updated over the course of June, and I will bring you another monthly update in 4 weeks' time.